Good beeping morning. Just kidding. I'm not gonna cuss. I'm trying to stay true to this. So good morning. You're listening to Good Morning Bitcoin. This is Dale. LD, what's up, my man?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
Had golf league last night, and I am feeling surprisingly. I am feeling exceptionally well
Okay. How'd
this
you do in
morning.
golf? How's your golf game?
You know, I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty much over golf for the year.
Okay. Any
And
particular reason?
just I have probably played the worst golf in my life the
Yeah,
last 3 weeks.
that'll do it.
But here's what I said to my partner tonight. After hole 5, we only played 9 on league nights. After hole 5, I said, this is my last round of the year. And then he goes, "Oh, no, it's not. You can't do that. You can't end like this." And I go, "Yep, I'm gonna." Well, then I ended up parring out. So I said, he's like, after the 9th hole, he's like, "So are you done?" I go, "I'll probably come back Saturday morning." Because there's a bunch of buddies that we get together every Saturday morning at 7 and play 18.
Oh,
So
that's fun.
yeah, it's cool. We don't,
Just in the spring and the summer.
yep. And then we'll go till probably the snow flies, but
Yeah,
um, that's all right though. What's good? How's coffee cup number 4, I'm assuming?
you're exactly right. How'd you know?
Uh,
Lucky guess.
because I know you're a man of routine.
It's very true.
You're a
You
man
do.
of routine. I'm also on cup number 2. I don't know if I mentioned it. It's Thursday, August 27th. So hopefully you guys like what we've got going on here. We're having fun with it. Hopefully you're learning a couple things, making some cash money.
Hope so.
Let's just
Send
jump
us
in. I
some.
think the biggest news from yesterday was, besides a rug pull that happened to me that I'll talk about later.
Oh, I can't wait.
I know, it's crazy. I think you already know the story, but SEC has made some changes to their accredited investor. So previously, you had to make 200,000 for the past 2 years, or have a combined income of 300,000 with your spouse, and then individual or combined net worth of more than $1 million to be, labeled an accredited investor with the SEC, which is total shit, right? I mean, I think
Mm-hmm.
that's a bunch of crap that they have the capability of saying that. And obviously, someone else thought that too, because they've now changed their ways. You've heard this, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So now they just basically are saying that there's qualifications that you could have, professional certificates or credentials, even based on that, from like an educational institution. So they've changed it to that. So that's, I think that's a good news. I mean, I
I like
wouldn't
that.
fall under an accredited investor because I'm probably the world's worst trader, but I don't know. You
No,
probably would.
I'm pretty bad.
No,
I'm
and
a
we
pretty
have a
bad
show.
trader myself.
We have a show. But no,
Uh,
I think it's the right move. It was something that needed to be done. I think it shows uh, you know, the traders of the world or investors of the world that, the SEC might not be a bunch of beep anyways.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. I think it opens the door, right? Like lets other people in.
yeah, I think so
Yeah,
too.
I think that's a positive thing.
I do too. I think it can be negative, honestly. I mean, it could, I guess, maybe someone could argue that any Joe Blow could get that, but
Yeah,
whatever.
time will tell. We'll find out how it goes.
Yeah, I
But
think so
in
too.
this moment, I support it. I think it's a good idea.
I do too. I'm for it, 100%.
I wasn't on Twitter much yesterday, but one of the things that uh, crossed my desk, so to speak, was this guide for becoming a validator on the ETH2 testnet. And I don't really know if that's news or not. I don't know if something like this has been out for a while, but it was news to me.
Yeah,
Have you ever done anything like that? Have you participated as a validator on
I
at
haven't,
all with
and
Ethereum?
I'm so far behind on this ETH 2.0
Okay.
that I don't even want to talk about. I mean, I've tested products for other people.
Yeah.
Like I was running some tests on digitechfutures.com for them. It's just a futures trading platform. It's all right, but um, I'm probably one of the last people that they would want to be a
Ah,
validator.
I don't know. I mean, you've participated in mining before,
Yeah,
and
true.
so there it takes some technical chops, and some hardware to get set up, but you could probably do it. And it requires 32 ETH. I don't know if
Uh, I'm out.
that too steep,
I'm out.
too much. How do you say it? Is it ETH or F?
I say ETH.
Yeah, I say ETH too, but I've seen people argue about it
I've
online.
seen, yeah, I've seen a lot of people between the ETH thing. So
Yeah, I say ETH. It just sounds better to me. So anyway, I might go through this guide for becoming a validator and test it out. I've done something like it in the past in a previous role in the blockchain
I
industry.
think
So I'm kind of curious about it, and I just want to see how it
I
goes.
think hash rate should give us each 32 ETH, and then we'll do it for them.
That's a beautiful idea.
Let's write the
Genius.
bosses and let them know.
I'm making a note right now.
No, if you do it though, let jot your experience down and let's hear about it on there.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that would be awesome
Yeah, I can do
to
that.
hear. I'm sure some people want to know.
Some people, not everyone. It's probably really boring to some people.
I think that it'd be cool to hear. I don't know if I want to lock up 32 ETH. I don't know if you even have to lock up 32 ETH right now.
Yeah, that's your stake. So once you set that aside to become a validator, it's off limits.
Okay. All right. Right on. I see another exciting thing. Fidelity Investments chief strategist is heading a new Bitcoin index fund that's likely to appear on Wall Street's latest play.
Mm.
So, just another thing. I saw the minimum buy-in was 100K, and they're, Fidelity, I feel like, has been on Wall Street. They've been kind of the leading player, I feel, in crypto to the
Okay.
mainstream.
I haven't
So
really kept up in that sense. Nice.
I would just say,
So it's not a big surprise that they're doing this.
nah, I don't think so. I think of any of the major, companies similar to Fidelity, they would definitely be the first one to do it, in my opinion. But I don't know. I'm a big dumb idiot from Iowa, so what do I know? You know.
Oh man, I don't know whether to agree with you or disagree.
You're not gonna hurt my feelings. I promise.
Nah, you're not a big dumb idiot. But that's cool.
Um,
I always like hearing about um, progress being made in these institutions that a lot of people in the cryptocurrency space, want to die. They want the
yeah.
banks to die, and I think realistically, that's not going to happen, and that's not really what I cheer for.
Yeah.
I would rather them find a way to become
Coincide.
involved. Yeah, coincide, coexist, and to embrace the technology, and we all kind of move forward together. I think that's more realistic.
I think for mainstream adoption for the whole crypto space, and you have this whole argument between, these cyberpunks that were really into Bitcoin, the Bitcoin maximalists, maybe not
Mm-hmm.
so much them, but these cyberpunks that, you know, in their eyes, this whole crypto industry is gonna defund the banks and take over the world. And, let's be honest, that the odds of that happening pretty low, in my opinion. Again, reference to what I said a couple of minutes ago. I'm just a big dumb idiot from Iowa, but I just don't think that's going to happen. I think there's more of a likely event that we're going to be working together in the future.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. I
let
think
me
that's
just
more
off
realistic.
topic. Let me
Yeah,
ask you a question.
it's
Do
here.
you think for mass adoption, LD, do you think it's going to be the blockchain technology itself, or do you think it's going to be a product, say like a Monero that's going to become more mainstream?
I think it's going to be the technology
Yeah,
rather than one coin or project product.
I would agree.
Yeah, just that's just
But
the way I see it. I don't
yeah,
know.
I think someone much larger than any of the coins or tokens in this space now will adopt the tech and then formulate it on their own.
Yeah. I think that's what's going to happen. And we'll continue to see the space evolve like it's evolving now with things like DeFi,
Yeah.
and all these tokens. I think that all that will continue to happen.
Yeah, I agree.
And it'll be embraced by the existing institutions. It's not like Bank of America is just going to die tomorrow, because of blockchain technology. I just don't see that happening.
No.
Not even in my lifetime. Just doesn't. It's not realistic to me.
I mean,
It's
you
a
are
dream.
55.
I am almost 56. So,
I just think you're right. It's gonna not be like that, but
yeah. Let's talk about some shit coins.
Yeah. So, do you want to dive into some shitcoins, or do you want to hear my rug pull story?
Let us start with the rug pull story. These are always good.
In one of my groups, and I think I DM'd you, yesterday or the day before, you had mentioned that you wanted me to DM you when I get these things. And I think I actually did on this one.
Yeah.
So I had DM'd you about a coin I was looking to buy. And I said, possible rug pull.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but it's possible. Something's just not adding up. So I put 1 Ethereum in it just because of risk management, rug pull potential.
Mm-hmm.
And right after I put it in, no more than 5 minutes, I'd already 2x'd.
Yeah.
So I was
and you didn't pull it out, did you?
What's that?
You didn't cash out.
I'll get there. So okay. I don't know. Do you know D's, right?
I do. Yes.
So him and I were chatting about it, and he was in a different one at the same time, and they were kind of moving together. His was lagging a little bit. So I get to 2x, and I said to him, I'm just going to pull my 1 Ethereum out and let the rest be my moon bag and kind of ride it. So backtrack a little bit. I got kind of burned on flow. I bought it 7 cents, took out my original investment at like 15 cents, and then let the rest ride. And I ended up selling at 38 cents. Pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Well, you'd think it's good until you look and it proceeds to go to $2.42.
Oof.
Yeah. So then
it
hurts. And it just hurts the confidence more than anything. Because, I always say profit's profit, and you can't, what ifs. If some butts or candy nuts, Christmas would be every day. So I was like, I'm just going to leave this moon bag. Took my Ethereum out. So I'm fine. Free rolling. And then I get up like 4.5x on my moon bag. So that was at 4.5 Ethereum. And I'm like, I'm going to cash out. I'm just going to do it. Something, just done. So I go to get into it. I pull up Uniswap. And then all of a sudden I look, I think the coin was AYK or something like that. I hit max to sell it, and it said 4.5 Ethereum. And then all of a sudden it was just boom, insufficient liquidity. And I'm like, oh, shoot. So I go into this group, and someone's like, yo, because there's some other people in it. And they're like, blah, 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 rug pull, whatever it was. And I pull up their liquidity, and yeah, it was 0. So I got rug pulled.
That sucks.
And
I'm sorry to hear it.
It's all right. I got my original investment out, lesson learned. Yeah. Don't get greedy. Don't be a greedy dick. But then D's saw that, and he's like, yo, I'm pulling out on this one. So he did. And like 5-10 minutes later, that one rug pulled too.
Prevalent right now, it seems.
Yeah. So moral of the story, 2 things.
Yeah.
I personally like taking out your original investment and then riding the moon bag.
Mm-hmm.
And 2, don't be a greedy asshole.
Those are 2 very good lessons to learn from that experience.
I think so too. So there's my rug pull story, but it's better than because I didn't lose it all.
Oh, whoa. What a great story.
Whoa.
And I'm sure everyone already knows about that. So we won't get into it, but it brings me a little bit of joy because it's funny.
It's nightmare material, LD.
Yeah, I know it burned you worse than it did some others. So I won't make it worse for you.
That's all right. So let's get your check-in on OM and Polkadot.
Yeah, OM's doing well. Broke free of 40 cents. Last I looked, it's around 60, I think. 60 cents.
Nice.
No wind in sight, man.
And
And
just a reminder,
I don't know if
people,
that's a true statement or not because I haven't looked at the chart. There
I
might
was
very well
just
be
going to
an
say
end in
this.
sight.
Reminder, people, we do not check charts before 8 a.m. in the morning. It's a rule. It's just how life is.
That's right. So last I looked, it was looking good. I'm pretty happy with it. Same with DOT. I'm pretty sure that it hit $6.
Dang, man.
Yeah.
You
On the
killing
fly.
it. Killing it.
Yep. Feeling pretty good. Those are two bags that I've talked about. I think since we started this show, I think I've mentioned both of those coins on every recording.
You know, and wasn't it almost up this morning after we recorded, right?
Yeah.
So we're market movers, baby.
That's right.
We'll shill your coin 5 Bitcoin, no big deal. So let's talk about what's the worst shitcoin you're currently holding.
Can I talk about the one that I let go of today, finally?
I'd love to hear it.
It was my worst shitcoin, but I got rid of it. I dumped it.
You cut the ties?
So I'll be honest here. I have a little stack of Ethereum that I use to play with on Uniswap on these kind of things that end up being rug pulls sometimes. Or if someone shills it to me, I'll throw some Ethereum at it and see what happens. So I saw these people talking about enchilada coin.
Oh,
I don't know the ticker. I don't remember the ticker.
ENCX.
ENCX.
Yep.
So I saw these people talking about this, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to go in on that one. That one looks pretty good. So I did, and it did nothing but drop from the moment I bought it. And I sold the bottom today. You know,
you did. You were the sacrifice needed.
Pretty much. So yeah, that's been the worst shitcoin of this little, I don't know, should I say alt season? I'm not allowed to say alt season.
Not allowed.
Not in that context.
Disavow.
Yeah, so, but it has been the worst thing that I've thrown Ethereum at in just a couple of weeks, and I'm glad to be rid of it. What about you?
Right now, it's probably, I've got two that I've been holding for a while that, you know, I don't think they're complete shit, but they're just not doing anything. The one of them is MTA. But
that one's got a lot of hype around it, right?
Here's the thing with that. Yes, it's got a lot of hype. What I'm gonna say is I got in like right around $5. And again, I don't know what the price is right now because we don't check charts. But I feel like someone, and I have a good sneaking suspicion of what fund per se is suppressing the price on this.
Mm-hmm.
But someone's suppressing the price on this. And I think this thing from here could easily 5 to 10x. What I think is this fund is suppressing the price, and then they're going to call the dogs off, and it's just going to mega moon. Like just the biggest green, you know what, ever.
Is this financial advice?
No,
it sounds like.
By the way, again, nothing we say is ever financial advice because I am just a big dumb idiot from Iowa. However,
don't listen to any of it.
That's my thing. So that's why I'm holding. Okay. And anything sub $5, I'm gonna probably snag some. I'm not this huge whale, but I'm gonna try and add to my bag. Although my biggest bag that I'm trying to accumulate still, I can't tell you just yet. But there's one out there, and I'm very bullish on it.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm sure I do. I won't say it.
But there is no better feeling than cutting ties with a bag that you're holding that every time you look at it, you're like, God, I'm such an idiot.
Yeah, that was enchilada coin for me.
Yeah. Luckily, you know, I got out of that the other day and flow. And it's really nice when you get out of something and then you just see it continuing to die.
Right. That is a pretty good
God, but on the flip side, when you sell too early, there's not a worse feeling.
Yeah. That's very true.
So that's my worst bag is probably Zamp, just because it's, but that airdrop's coming up Saturday supposedly. So it's like, are we going to get an airdrop pump out of this, or are we going to, what's going to happen with that?
If we don't get an airdrop pump, I'm going to be furious.
I am too. I think we will, save
We
us,
have
Bill.
to.
Save
We
us,
have
Bill.
to. Yeah. Pray to Bill.
But, so that's that. I think, I know you're going to be excited to hear this, but for fun and games tonight, we're going to do a crowd favorite.
What do we have?
We're doing whether these town names are real or fake. Funny town names.
Love it.
Great game.
One of my
Great game.
favorites. Let's go. I'm ready.
For people that don't know, I have done extensive research on funny town names, and these ones tonight are only in the U.S. So I'm going to give a town name, and LD is going to decide if that was real or if it's a fake name. You ready?
How many are we doing? 5?
I've got 5 written down, but I've also kept the website open.
Okay.
Tightwad, Missouri.
That's real.
That is definitely real. Nice job. Did I do that one on the other show?
No, it doesn't sound familiar.
Okay, that's what I thought too. Loveland, New Jersey.
Yes.
That is true. Zeus Magoose, Oklahoma.
Not real.
Not real. That's true. That's too easy. Knockin' Stiff, Ohio.
Say it again.
Knockin' Stiff, Ohio.
I want it to be real, so it's real.
It is definitely real.
Nice.
Ding Dong, Texas.
Not real.
It is real.
Oh.
Bonus one. You ready?
Yeah.
Pound Town, Alabama. Pound Town, Alabama.
It's fake.
It is definitely fake.
Pound Town.
Hump Tulips, Washington.
Is it all one word?
Yep.
Hump Tulips, Washington. Real.
It is. How about final? I gave you some extra bonus ones. Chugwater, Wyoming.
Real.
Yeah. Have I said that one before? You're
No,
pretty
that doesn't
sure
sound-
on that one, LD.
Only because of Wyoming. That sounds like a Wyoming town. Yeah.
So what else you got on the docket for today?
Oh, what am I going to do today? It's a great question. So I spend a lot of time as a writer. I plan to write some articles and stare at some charts, drink some more coffee, and hopefully make a little money here in this cryptocurrency world. How about yourself?
Goals. I've actually got a dentist appointment this afternoon, so I took a half day from work, and I'll go get my teeth checked. And there is nothing more I hate than the dentist.
That's why you take a half day to do it?
Yeah. I'm going to take my child fishing
Fun.
after the dentist.
Nice.
It should be all right. I mean, whatever.
Fun day. I like
We'll
it.
see.
Enjoy
We'll
it.
see. Well, hey, you guys have a good day. LD, what do we not eat for breakfast?
We don't eat beans for breakfast.
No beans for breakfast. Tip
No
your
way.
waitress. You guys have a great day. Thanks for listening. Make sure you head on over. We're now on all major podcast platforms. So make sure you head over to your favorite podcast platform of choice. Like us, subscribe, give us 5 stars if you like what we're doing. If not, just DM LD and tell them what we can change. Make sure you check us out on Twitter. Good GM. It's GM_Bitcoin. Thanks for listening. For LD and I, guys, everyone take care and have a good day.